Dear Christopher, here is your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yard and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy.
When the evening creeps over the island of Sodor and the light in every house slowly goes out, the clickety-clack of two little engines' wheels can sound all around as they make their way from the big port of the island, taking post to wherever it is needed. The busy harbor or dark countryside was no bother for these two, and they made excellent time.
Hurrah, we're off! Hurrah, we're off!
When dawn broke as the morning kipper departed, the two engines made their way home. Thomas was surprised when the fat controller came up to him. He had news for the little engine.
The small railway is holding a remembrance at the transfer yards. A small demonstration line will be built and Duke will be attending. Donald and Douglas are away collecting rails from the mainland, and James is helping Edward with the heavy workload at Sudbury. Therefore, I would like you to take Duke to Alresford West. He leaves this afternoon, so get well rested till then. Joby and Daisy will handle your passenger trains for the day. Can I trust you to get the job done?
Yes, sir,
Said Thomas proudly.
Good.
Said the fat controller,
I knew I could trust you.
and he walked away to make the arrangements. While the midday sun shone down at the workstation, the men readied Duke for his journey across Sodor.
Enjoy yourself.
Beeped Peter Sam,
And make sure to bring us a souvenir.
laughed Sir Handel. Duke just smiled as Thomas steamed into the yard and buffered up to the flatbed. The signal dropped and the two were off.
Have fun, Grandpa.
The small pair whistled. The little engines puffed through many tunnels, beautiful countrysides, and bustling stations. Thomas tried to contain his excitement. He was certain that Duke was an engine with high precision expectations. Other engines watched in awe as the two chugged past. Thomas thought about showing Duke all the sights of Sodor, but remembered what happened when he tried those previously, so he didn't make any rash decisions. Surprisingly enough, it was Duke who spoke up.
Oh, I'd hate to be a bother. What are those doing above the line?
Thomas looked at what he was referring to.
The overhead lines, those were a recent addition to the main line, made by the Pure Godred Power Company in an agreement with the Fat Controller. For both the Kildare, 2 tracks have been upgraded with electric-powered engines. Our old staff still operate on this stretch, only now we have some new faces to see every now and then.
And this was the branch that led to the Mid-Sodor's closure, right?
Well, I guess so. We didn't want anything to happen to your line, we just...
Oh, I didn't think you did. I'm just glad we all got new loving homes to go to.
That made Thomas feel better. The journey took a long time, but at last they made it to Gordon's Hill. The men were carrying out repairs on the top, so Thomas whistled to alert the crew of his presence. They thanked and waved at him and the old engine. Unfortunately, this meant they forgot to check their equipment, which fell onto the tracks. Thomas didn't notice it until he was right on top of it. The bomb jolted the coupling loose, and Thomas found himself speeding down the hill with a terrified Duke hot on his tail.
Fire and smoke!
He cried. He knew stopping wouldn't do any good, so he kept pace with the flatbed. Just before Edgewood Station, the train found its engine, and Thomas braked as hard as he could. It might have been a speed stop for them, had Bill and Ben not left a truck or two on the points blocking their path. Luckily, no one was hurt. Battered, weary, but determined to get the job done, Thomas resumed the journey. The two were quiet after that. But as they approached the junction, Thomas saw the square outline of an engine. As the signal was set to red, he used the chance to introduce the two geezers.
Hello, Thomas. Is that... Duke?
Thomas wished proudly.
Our hero.
Duke chuckled.
One title is enough, and Duke suits me just fine.
I see. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Duke.
You too.
Said the little engine.
And a good afternoon to you as well, Dees.
He spoke to Annie and Clarabelle. The two coaches giggled with delight. Soon it was time for Thomas to set off.
Farewell!
The branch line train called out, and Thomas was on the tracks again. The clock struck 3 before the duo finally arrived at the ceremony. Duke was put onto the demonstration line while Thomas got turned around. The visitors had a lovely time. Some came in old-fashioned clothing, whilst others gave speeches, and Duke ran up and down the short line, carrying people and telling stories. Before the day ended, Duke told one more story about the grandpa, young scallywags, and a tank engine who brought a nostalgic dream to life. As the two were ready to head back, Thomas spoke up.
So, how was your day back when you started it all?
It couldn't have been better. Thank you, Thomas, for giving me a day to remember and a story to entertain the new generation.
Thomas beamed from buffer to buffer as they set off back home.